Um, hello? It's like ultra quiet for some reason. I don't think Angel Studios made the first Spyhunter, did they? The one that we played on the GameCube, which I know isn't technically the first, but you know what I mean. I don't know if that was Angel Studios or not. The first was Paradigm. Okay. So we'll see what happens here. It's a different dev. I loved the first game. The first game was really fun. Oh my god. Sonic Adventure 2 moment. Duel directed by Steven Spielberg moment. I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but I've seen this game's files and I'm pretty sure there's no music video, unfortunately. The first Spy Hunter had a really great 2000s music video attached to it, right? I don't think this one does.
Here's your new toy, Alec. The other kids will be so jealous, at least the ones you don't blow away first. It's got more firepower than you can shake a third.
The way the camera doesn't even pan up to show her head.
Stylish. But if you ask me, this
Okay.
really needs a lady's touch.
I was like, I was like, oh, they're probably not showing her face because it's like a mystery. It's like, no.
The AI could use a few adjustments.
That's not why. The crazy ass hair simulation. Look at that. No, she's handing me the keys. You're a dude, but she's handing you the keys to her cool car. Korean MMO ass hair physics. The hair physics are crazy. Straight to extras. DVD content. View concept art from the development of Spy... Well, straight to DVD content. Yeah. Wait, Midway Arcade Treasures. Oh, okay, this is a trailer for Midway Arcade Treasures.
It all started in the arcade.
I don't know, I was expecting, like, actual Midway Arcade Treasures for some reason.
The memories. Stop reminiscing, because Midway has taken more than 20 of its classic arcade games and included them on one next-generation home video game.
What? Next-generation home video game? That's right. Next generation.
Treasures is jam-packed with over 20 classic arcade games. Go back to the space-age adventure of Defender to save yourself from alien invaders. Or
yeah, we played this on GameCube. I think I gave it a 2 because I don't like a lot of Midway arcade games.
Content including game histories, developer interviews.
Wait, was this stuff on the disc? Hold up, I don't remember that part. Did the GameCube version have that? That's really cool. Design documents for old games? And like interviews?
With popular Spyhunter. Over 20 classic arcade games. Cool DVD content. Hundreds and hundreds of hours
DVD content. They might have cut that. It did have that, but the audio was bad. Okay, never mind then. Apparently it was there and I just forget.
Rediscover your arcade treasures. Coming November 2003.
Coming November 2003. Like, oh yeah, that's next generation, baby. 22 years ago. Literally, it's November 2025 now. Wait, Vanessa Carlton live. Hold the fuck up. There is a music video. Oh, it's not 1,000 Miles, though. And not exactly a music video. It's just MTV Unplugged footage, but...
It's the edge
Cameraman.
of the dawn when she looks in your eyes and she wants what is hers before the light, and she runs on her own.
I had to crank the volume way up for this.
Not a sweet alibi when you get your bloody dose in the still of the night. It is there you'll feel it most, in this dark carnival when it ends.
This is the Game Zero, and that is Vanessa Carlton.
It won't hurt. Tell me it won't hurt. I just wanted to love you. Funny how the story ends.
Famous for
Remember the
Famous for
beginning.
1,000 Miles.
Funny how the
I've never heard this
story
song before. Does it really have a Mouth Moods remix with Axl Rose? That's crazy.
Look so close. I can see all your cracks. Should never have looked so close. It's the edge of the door.
Oh, okay, yeah.
When she looks in your
That makes more
eyes,
sense.
she wants what is hers
1,000 Miles is a peak banger, by the way.
and she runs on her own.
Just so we're clear, just so we're all on the same page.
Not a sweet alibi when you get your bloody dose in the still of the night. It is there you'll feel it most, in the storm.
Yeah, the song's not great. I don't know.
Where the end ends.
She phoned it in for the Spyhunter 2 theme.
Tell me it won't hurt. Tell me it won't hurt. Tell me it won't hurt. Tell me it won't. And tell me it won't. And she runs on her own, and you'll hurt before you know. Not a sweet alibi when you get your bloody dose in the still of the night. It is there you'll feel it most.
I'm curious how they're gonna use this song in the game. Like, it's just gonna play over the credits probably, right?
Close. Tell me it won't hurt. I never thought it hurt so bad. Tell me it won't hurt. I just wanted to love you. I just wanted to love you. I just wanted to love you.
Oh wait, performed live at E3 2003. I thought they said this was MTV. Wait. Oh, I got baited. I saw Unplugged and just was like, it must be MTV Unplugged. No, this is just fucking E3 performance. What is it? The fuck is this? I auto-completed to something else. They got me. We'll watch the rest of the footage later. I don't wanna front load all of the DVD content. Well, E3 goers got a Vanessa Carlton concert in 2003. I guess. Multiplayer campaign. That's really interesting that this game has that. That's pretty cool. Also, what the hell would multiplayer even be? Maybe someone plays as the truck and tries to stop the driver. That would be awesome. Music is turned down incredibly low by default. Offering us a certain amount of money to use the song I'll Keep Coming, and they were not willing to tell us what they're going to use the song for. It turned out it was for Death Stranding. That's interesting. But that's how they do it. It's top secret. They don't even tell you what it's for. It's just, we'll give you $1,000 if you let us use it for something. Alright, well, let's actually start playing the game. Russia M1 finish mission training. Sure. Familiarize yourself with the car. The designated objectives must be completed. The car's
Welcome, Agent.
weapons.
I am Leone version 2.1. Time to begin your training. Press the A button.
Alright,
to
I gotta turn that
accelerate.
down a bit.
Use the left thumbstick to steer your vehicle. Begin obstacle
Oh,
course.
instantly hit the cone.
Avoid cement barriers.
Yeah, the games industry is a lot more secretive than film, isn't it? Like it's I don't know if it's a legal thing or what, but like movies also have to report box office stuff like that, and like games don't, and so they just
Double
don't.
tap the A button to engage boost thrusters. Use your boost on ramps to jump clear of hazards. Congratulations, Agent. Stage 1 clear.
Like it's
Weapons
pretty
vehicle
custom
approaching.
to like announce movies way in advance, right?
Docking with the weapons vehicle replenishes your health and all ammunition.
Games aren't really the same way. I don't know.
Press the right trigger to fire your forward weapons. Take out hostile towers. Warning, damage level 50%. Stage 2 complete. Entering off-road training.
Press the white button.
to
That's
activate
a
off-road mode.
annoying place to put
Use
that.
off-road mode on rough terrain. Take out hostile towers.
Off-road.
Entering extreme temperature rooms. Off-road mode is also useful on icy terrain. Press the X button to launch rear weapons.
I like my mine layer. It's just like a little arm. Just casually puts the mine down.
Stage 3 complete. Initiating transformation. Entering firing range.
Yeah, solid 60 FPS.
Stage 4 complete. Weapons veto approaching.
hope this tutorial stuff doesn't go on for too long. Wait, rendezvous with Agent Vanessa Duvel.
Primary objective received. Rendezvous with the weapons van.
So many Vanessa connections in this game. I kind of like the first game for its like arcade style of gameplay. You just like do stuff and then do other stuff. If they're gonna like make me do weird story missions, I don't know how I feel about that.
Warning, damage level 50%.
And no, yeah, PGR has not been played yet. Dude, oh my god. Get mined, get mined. He's turned me into a motorcycle. Didn't know that was something that could happen. What? Ow.
Primary
Restart.
objective received. Rendezvous with the weapons van.
The song was a reworked version of Carnival from her unreleased debut album Rinse. Featured a darker, more electronic sound for the singer, who wanted to write a song about espionage. A character in game was also based on her. So wait, was that her in the the opening video? Is that Vanessa Duvel? The crazy hair simulation? Dollar Tree James Bond. I did really like the first game, Spyhunter 1, but yeah, it is true that it has a little bit of a dollar store energy to it. Unreleased debut album. That is interesting as well, right? You're right. For your debut album to not get released is like, how'd you make a second album then if the first one was so bad? Like, I don't know, interesting. I don't have the Vanessa Carlton lore.
Primary objective complete. Aim turret with the left thumbstick. Fire with the left and right trigger.
This is very loud. Yeah, I guess you got signed and then you make the first album and then they're just like, that's bad, do a different one. Try again, but they still signed you. They're still gonna release an album, just not that one. I don't know. Probably
Primary
like,
objective received. Rendezvous with Agent Duval.
I don't know.
You're late, Alec. It's not polite to keep.
It's
you
not
waiting.
Batman related.
Primary objective complete.
It's Gotham, like, you know, like what is non-Batman Gotham? Like people, like that means something. I don't know what. powerful criminal group led by the Cossack is known to be operating in this region. Reports indicate they're a remnant of the old Nostra coalition. Maybe those were the bad guys for the first game. Yeah, it's like a New York thing, right? I don't know. I don't know, but somehow that's like a New York thing, right?
This guy has information that could put the Cossack out of business, but he won't share what he knows until he's addressed his countrymen. Politics.
Yeah, this looks
Just
a
make
lot
sure he gets out
more
alive.
straightforward than Spyhunter 1. I'm a little disappointed, I'm not gonna lie. I think I'm escorting this car now. Like, I think they're literally hitting me with an escort mission here. I sort of like the look of the level, but this is disappointing. I do like that we keep driving by. Like they got the... whatever that thingy is up there, you know? I don't know why I'm blanking on the name of it. We keep driving by that on the left. That's kind of fun. St. Basil's Cathedral or whatever. I think that's it.
Bulletproof master van approaching.
Oh good, a bulletproof master van.
And use rear weapons.
My favorite. It's not just a regular van, it's a master van. Have mines. Forgot you already said that. Yeah, well, it continues to be true. There's one mission with an infamously huge difficulty spike. Oh boy. Well, we'll see when we get there then. Don't tell me which one it is when we get to it. I want to experience the realization.
Ensure Polvak's plane takes off unharmed.
Dude, they're knocking the plane around. Look at that. The car drove into the plane. Bruh. Okay, well.
This guy has
Gotta restart the whole
Cossack
fucking
out of
thing for
business,
that
but he
too.
won't share what he knows until
Kind
he's
of
addressed his
annoying. Have to
countrymen.
sit through the escort mission again.
Just make sure he gets out alive.
Primary objective received. Escort the defector to the embassy.
Not that it's that long, but like, I don't think this is that interesting. I don't want to have to do it again. I'm getting owned by this car too. Well, my escortee is probably dead. Ah, he's fine. He's fine. He's on fire a little bit, but cars can do that. I feel like if you lay a mine on someone who's right next to you, it's kind of like you just played yourself. Like they just... You just blow yourself up doing that. It's not
This guy has
good.
information that could put the Cossack out of business, but he won't share what he knows until he's addressed his countrymen.
Ah, man, how disappointing. This game kind of sucks.
Primary objective received. Escort the defector to the embassy.
And yeah, that sounds about right. Under the skin. That's true to life and all. We've been blowing up random fishermen off the coast of Venezuela recently, just for fun. So, you know, sometimes we do that.
Warning, damage level 50%.
Yeah, it actually is, though. The best part of this game is gonna be the Vanessa Carlton concert footage from E3. That's crazy that they just did it at E3. That's really funny to me. They brought her out at E3.
Bulletproof master van approaching.
Man, E3 was always
Please
fun.
pass master van and use rear weapons.
Top 10 E3 musical performances of all time. I can't think of any others. I'm sure there are plenty of. I'm sure there are more. Oh, there are. 2009 had Jay-Z, Eminem, and Travis Barker. For what? What were they promoting with Jay-Z, Eminem, and Travis Barker? That's true. Wii Music brought out the true legend, Ravi.
Secondary objective complete. Ensure Corvax plane takes off from north.
Yeah, there we go. Okay. Guitar. I have not played Guitar Hero 5. I think a lot of people have probably not played Guitar Hero 5. Like, I think my experience with the series is pretty normal, which is to say that, like, 3 and World Tour were really the peak of its popularity, and then after that, it kinda... Like, who played Guitar Hero 5? Nobody played Guitar Hero 5.
Primary objective received. Eliminate
Warriors of
terrorist
Rock is
forces.
good. I feel like I should play that sometime. Like, I don't know why I don't. I have a guitar. I've got the Guitar Hero guitar right over there. It's on the shelf in my closet right next to multiple DDR pads that I now own. It's my closet full of stupid plastic. I do love Guitar Hero. Like, maybe someday I'll check out some of the ones I didn't play just for fun. But yeah, 3 was the best. 3 was super good. I say that as someone who only played 3 in World Tour, but 3 was the best for sure. I remember World Tour being really bad. Like they, like the track list was just like bad. It had a bunch of Tool songs on it for some reason. There was one set list where you just had to play like, I think it was 5 Tool songs back to back. As a kid, I was just like, what the fuck is this? I was not a Tool fan. Yeah, I think my actual favorite is Rock Band 2. Rock Band 2 is the peak of the plastic instrument genre, to be honest. I mean, maybe Rock Band 3 is the peak just because you could always, like, import all your stuff forward. But I didn't play 3, so for me it's 2.
Agent DeVille is under attack. Protect her at all costs.
It's a trap, and those guys are blocking our exit. Let's show them the error of their ways.
I think I'm just hanging out in this room killing these guys. Yeah.
Primary objective complete.
Yeah, the guitars are expensive these days. I caved and bought one like a couple years ago, but it hurt a little bit, knowing that I, at multiple times in my life previously, had owned these guitars and figured they were just worthless. Like it had been in a house fire. I'm not sure if I have to destroy these, but I'm a little concerned that I'm going to fail the mission if I don't do this, so I'm coming back around for it.
Secondary objective complete.
Yeah, well, it was just a secondary
Primary
objective.
objective received. Escape with any intelligence.
Yeah, that's... yeah. So interestingly, something I found out, so apparently among, like, clone hero enjoyers... What? Tesla coils that just instantly kill you, great.
Primary objective
Apparently
received.
among, like,
Eliminate terrorist
clone hero
forces.
enjoyers, the prized controller is the one that came with the Wii versions of Guitar Hero, because there's an adapter you can use to hook it up to PC, and then you get, like, no latency. Whereas, like, the 360 and PS3 ones all have, like, latency issues, apparently. But the PS3 guitar in particular, the tricky thing about that is that the PS3 guitar came with a dongle. The 360 guitar, so the way the Wii one worked was you just plug the Wii remote into it, and then it just sends controller inputs through the Wii remote. The way the 360 one worked is that, I believe, I've never owned one, but I'm pretty sure the way the 360 guitar worked is that it was a whole-ass 360 controller. You know, you synced it to your 360 just like an actual wireless controller would. But the way the PS3 one worked, for some reason, is that you had to use this USB dongle. It had like a USB Bluetooth dongle that came with it. And that USB Bluetooth dongle is really friggin' expensive these days. Like, everybody lost theirs, and I have one. I have the dongle. I do not have the guitar, but I do have the dongle. Yeah, it's like the GBA player disc, where the player is common, but the disc, like, people would lose the disc over the years or something. It's the same situation, where, like, you can easily find people selling the PS3 guitar without the dongle, but the dongle itself adds a lot to the price. It's like this little guitar pick shaped thing.
Agent DeVille is under attack. Protect her at all costs.
It's a trap, and those guys are blocking our exit. Let's show them the error of their ways.
Yeah, I just instantly die in 1
Primary
second.
objective
That one.
received. Eliminate terrorist forces.
It's a shame that Guitar Hero was not on the OG Xbox. I would be so down. Once we get to PS2 thing in the year 2050, whenever that happens, PS2 thing's gonna have a lot of Guitar Hero. Because I think they were still releasing them on PS2 for like a shockingly long time. Like, I think until 5. I think Guitar Hero 5 has a PS2 version. It's not like rare. It's just kind of expensive. It's more expensive than the player itself. Yeah, I mean, nowadays you're better off just spending that money on a homebrew solution for GameCube and then using GBI. Game Boy interface is much better. No input lag, no weird blur. The input lag issue, I personally never really had an issue with it. You know, I used to do GBA speedruns just on the official Game Boy player disc or whatever. But the blurry image quality is an actual thing that you do notice casually. For some reason, there's just this horrible filter over everything. Also, the fact that, like, you can't disable the border, that's a thing as well on the Game Boy player. You sort of just have to choose, like, the least stupid-looking border.
Thanks, Alec. That was close.
Primary objective complete. Secondary objective in range. Shut down compound's reactor. Secondary objective complete. Primary objective received. Escape with any intelligence.
Yeah, we'll see how this goes this time. I'm gonna try a little harder to avoid the Tesla coils. I didn't know how close I was allowed to get to them or how much damage they would do. You can't just blow them up. Oh god, yeah, those are the Tesla coils are crazy. We counting that as a sewer level, by the way? I don't know. Dump all my mines. Get me out of here. We were sort of in some pipes that led out into water. So it's like it was like a little sewery for a second there. We were in some pipes. Yeah, pipe water grates all point towards it. Further investigation has determined the true identity of the Cossack as the leader of the local crime syndicate. That's crazy. The mysterious crime leader was actually just the crime leader that we knew of. His real name is Vladimir Impalikov. He's left his estate and is en route to a warehouse complex on the Baltic coast. He's attempting to make his escape in a massive experimental transport plane.
Primary objective received. Destroy the Cossack's hover plane before he escapes.
Vehicle damage critical. Warning, damage level 15%.
This is not working. I'm super dead, but interesting boss fight. I have to get in front of him for this. I think I do. Okay. It's like the ending of MGS3 here. We're on the lake. Dude, there's like a destroyed... There's like a destroyed... like military boat over there. That's kind of cool. Ow.
Interceptor destroyed.
Primary objective received. Destroy the Cossack's hover plane before he escapes.
Danger. Vehicle damage critical.
I think Impalikov is pretty high on the made-up name radar, you know? Like, if I had to guess, that sounds like a made-up evil-sounding name. I don't think anybody is actually named that. Ah, didn't realize I had this. Go around to the other side now. Difficult to get the right angle for actually hitting this thing or something. Also, man, this is a really long, like, lake.
Way to go, Alec.
The plane blowing up into like 10 different
They're
parts.
splitting us up. You're heading stateside while I do some recon elsewhere. See you soon, Alec.
Alright, we're heading stateside while Vanessa Carlton does some research elsewhere, some recon, even. New Orleans Nemesis. USA M1. Rendezvous with Noah Thurgood. We recovered a compact energy cell from the Russian nuclear facility. Oh. Thurgood is a Southern conservative U.S. senator and former television evangelist. He is linked with environmental and animal rights groups. I don't think that's real, and is well connected in the intelligence community. Agents of Mad Mojo Carter, a regional crime lord, have been detected in the area. Stay alert and eliminate any who pose a threat to the IES meeting. Gotta protect the televangelist.
Avoid civilian casualties.
With ties to environmentalist groups. Okay.
Primary objective complete.
Hey, we did it. Oh shit.
Rendezvous
Follow. Oh shit, Thurgood's dead.
taken alive so
Welp.
he can be interrogated.
That was Thurgood. R.I.P. conservative U.S. senator, former television evangelist, with ties to animal rights and environmentalist groups. Exactly. This is when you take the sunglasses off and you say, I guess Thurgood is. They're gone.
Vehicle damage critical.
Mission failed. Enemy interceptor escaped.
Well,
Objective received. Rendezvous with Senator Thurgood.
I like Senator Thurgood's
Secondary
crappy
objective,
car.
Avoid civilian casualties.
I don't know. I just like it. I think I might have to switch to a different weapon. I feel like these weapons are actually bad for this.
Primary objective complete.
Like, look at how the missiles are just going over the target.
Warning, damage level 50%.
The missiles are just going up. Like, they're not good.
Objective received. Rendezvous with Senator Thurgood. Secondary objective. Avoid civilian casualties. Primary objective complete.
Maybe I'm not supposed to hit him. The guns are also not locking on.
Warning, damage level 15%. Vehicle damage critical.
Also, man, this guy just gets to fire stuff back at me. My car is already dead. Yeah, I think this might just be a follow mission, and I failed it because I got too far away, not because he actually, like, escaped. I have to stay at, like, an angle to him like this so that his hits can't actually get me. No. Shoot. How did I survive so long on the first attempt? How did I do that?
Rendezvous with Senator Thurgood. Secondary objective: avoid civilian casualties.
He's just constantly firing little missiles back at you.
Primary
I think I was so far from him in the last attempt, that's why I didn't die, because he couldn't fire the missiles at me because there was no line of sight. What? Come on, I couldn't see that one. He just sort of fires them on interval, like at an interval, regardless of whether or not he can even see you. That's how it seems to work.
Warning, damage level 50%. Vehicle damage critical.
No, I steered right into that. IES boat under attack.
IES boat under attack. You're needed elsewhere.
Alright,
Abort
cool.
Mission. Rogue interceptor escaping.
I wonder what the next Spyhunter game is gonna be like. There's a third Spyhunter game, which is the Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson one. I really want to know. The IES meeting is being held on a paddle-wheeled riverboat. That's fun. The secret spy meeting is happening. Or like an old-timey boat.
Primary objective received. Protect the IES steamboat.
Spy's having a bit of fun. Nowhere to Run has vehicular combat and on-foot third-person shooter beat-em-up sections. What? That is super weird. Yeah, they really did want to make these like the James Bond games then, didn't they? It's so strange though to like mine an old IP in that way, where it's like, what if, you know, remember that arcade game from the 80s where you drive the car? Like Spyhunter 1 was very much in the style of the old arcade game where you drive the car. You can kind of see why they did that. I feel like you can kind of see the lineage. But they must have just been like, I don't know, like what? Strange. And I guess Spyhunter must have sold pretty well. Maybe is probably why. Leviathan Superboat. Uh-oh, they're sending the Leviathan Superboat after like the 1800s old-timey paddle boat.
completed. Leviathan destroyed.
Yeah, it seems like they were... It must have been successful for them, because they're immediately like, sequels, film plans, turning the game into something else. Like, why would they take their successful car game and turn it into a beat-em-up? I don't know. I question the logic of that decision, but clear that they had big plans for Spyhunter. It's weird.
Primary objective received. Protect the IES unit.
Ah, crap. Just, I think it's like hard to hit things with missiles when you're on the water like this. It just doesn't work very well because your boat's like angled upward. Damn. I think I just want guns for this dude. I think I want guns. I think these missiles are bait. And instead of a smoke generator, which is actual garbage, we can go the Seeker missile.
Primary objective received. Protect the IES steamboat.
Yeah, that's like a million times better. The missiles are terrible. They kind of trick you into thinking they're going to be good because of the explosions.
Warning, damage level 50%.
Approaching enemy Leviathan superboat. Primary objective.
There we go. Like, look how much faster I killed the Leviathan superboat with the guns compared to the missiles. The gun is way better. I love the name of it, the Leviathan superboat. I have to keep calling it by its full title. Great, thanks, dude. Oh, now the gun is aiming too high up, actually. Now it's fucked. No, the gun's only good until you... Now look at this. The problem is that when you turn into the motorcycle on water just can't hit anything. That's what the problem is. It's like the default just aims up into the air where you can't hit anything.
Primary objective received. Protect the IES steam vent.
Actually, hold up. I've got tech. If you stay still and turn, you can kinda, I mean, I'm dead, but you can kinda, like, keep the gun aimed at the floor. Even as the motorcycle. It's just weird. I'm looking at the sides of the level to see if there's healing out here or something. There's weird ramps, but no healing on them. And yeah, my car is just already dead. I don't know how I survived with the car for so long. I don't know how I survived with the car for so long on the first attempt. This always happens where the first attempt is the best, and then there's a long time before I can ever get something that good again. I don't know why this always happens to me, but it does. As soon as I actually know what I'm doing, everything just gets a lot worse. Oh, okay, no, apparently there's an invisible wall there.
Approaching enemy with hydro superboat. Primary objective completed. Leviathan destroyed.
There's not much I can do, but besides just go. Seems like a seriously annoying thing that the motorcycle in water is just, you can't aim with it. All of the guns are aimed too high up to hit anything. I don't know why they would design the game this way. It feels like a mistake, but I don't know.
Primary objective received. Protect the IES steam vent.
You have to come to a complete stop, and then it sort of settles on the ground enough that you can aim down. There we go. Yeah, you have to come to like a complete stop with it. It's really weird. It's not good. I greatly prefer I very greatly prefer the mission structure of the first game, where you have to like do the objectives and then like a number of objectives unlocks the next level. To me, that's a lot of fun. To me, that was a lot of fun, and this is boring. Mad Mojo Carter's real name is Calvin Blackwell Jr. He's the son of the deceased industrialist Calvin Blackwell Sr. and is an MIT graduate with an honors in engineering. What does that mean? IES has determined he stole top secret information from Noah Thurgood before eliminating him.
Pursue Mad Mojo Carter to the airport. Destroy all enemy supply depots. Primary objective received. Pursue Mad Mojo Carter to the airport.
If 90 to 95 didn't need to be completed, that's unreasonable. That's an unreasonable ask. It was like stars in Super Mario 64, you know? Except the stars are objectives when you're driving the car. Oh, you didn't need... I see what you mean. So the number required to finish the game was pretty high. You couldn't skip that many. You're right about that.
Warning, damage level 50%. Danger, vehicle damage critical.
Oh no, is this a 6-hour campaign? That's the first I'm hearing of this. I keep like instinctively trying to pull back on the analog stick to try to hit stuff that's like to try to aim with the stick, and you just can't. How long to beat has this? It's 6 hours. Welp. GameFAQs has it at 16. That's a skill issue for GameFAQs. You know, that's skill issue. There's no way it's that long. Allegedly, according to Ludacris, this game has a mission that's a massive difficulty spike. There is a notorious super hard Spyhunter 2 level that we're gonna get to at some point. So maybe the game is reasonable except for this one level. That'll be like 2 hours of attempts. And that's why the game is 6 hours. Yeah, we've got an evil MIT grad. He graduated with honors in engineering. He has graduated with honors in engineering. Which engineering? Engineering. All of them. Every discipline.
Airport reached.
That was probably not the difficulty spike mission. That was quite easy. Mad Mojo Carter has been pursued. Flight delays prevent Blackwell's escape. Apparently Blackwell was using the bayou to cover his escape route to the airport, where his private jet is waiting. Locate his plane and prevent it from taking off. IES believes the information Blackwell acquired from Thurgood is critical. If you cannot recover it, destroy it, and Blackwell along with it. Well, we're now in the Bayou Airport.
Destroy enemy cargo jet. Destroy at least one engine to prevent immediate takeoff.
Warning, damage level 50%. Danger, vehicle damage critical.
Ouch.
Primary objective received. Destroy enemy cargo jet. Destroy at least one engine to prevent immediate takeoff.
Warning, damage level 50%.
So they said destroy at least one engine, but it kind of looks like in order to aim at the rest of the plane, I do sort of need to destroy all of the engines. There we go. Got him. Okay, that's good. I was gonna say I like the wings just popping off, but then the whole plane blows up into a million pieces right after. That's pretty good. Ugh. The long play is 5 with save states and lies. Yeah. Alright, we might be here for a bit then. I'm gonna step away for a sec, actually. I will be back momentarily, and then we're going to Asia. Somewhere in Asia to destroy Crate Fang's cargo trucks. That'll be fun. Love to destroy a cargo truck. Yeah, I'll be back in a sec. Alright, it's a good thing webcam is turned off. I just tried to sit down in my chair and it then slid out from under me and I embarrassingly just like completely fell onto the floor. I'm fine. Nobody saw it, so it didn't happen. Honestly got skill issued by my chair. Dude, this is the wording of this reminds me of a thing. This has nothing to do with anything, but there's this bagel place by me, right? There's this bagel place that I sometimes go to. But like a couple of years ago, someone left a negative review for the bagel place, right? Where they were just like, you know, they made the thing wrong or they delivered the wrong thing. You know, I didn't get what I ordered. And the owner of the bagel place left an angry review. They left an angry comment on the review. Oh, mission failed. Great. Oh, I gotta protect that cargo ship. I see. They left an angry reply to the negative review on this bagel place. And at the end of the reply, the owner of the place writes, "Everyone wants to be a victim these days, and it seems you've been victimized by a sandwich." And I literally think of this phrase all the time. It's like constantly on my mind. You've been victimized by a sandwich.
The IES cargo ship is under attack.
Like it's a weird angle to take on this review, complaining about like cancel culture or whatever the fuck was going on in there, but I've just been victimized by my chair.
IES cargo
How does
ship
that
sunk.
cause the
Primary
mission to
objective
fail?
failed.
What is happening? Protect the IES
The
cargo
IES
ship.
cargo ship is under attack. Primary objective received. Ensure IES cargo ship survives.
Maybe we gotta just like insta boost back there.
IES cargo ship
What?
sunk. Primary
Literally
objective
what?
failed.
Okay, I don't. Or oh wait, no. I bet that the ship. I think I'm ditching the ship. I understand. I thought the ship was like up there somewhere. The ship is right here. I just popped out of the ship, and these guys are blowing it up. Okay, understood. Dude, I gotta get on the other side of the ship.
Hostile forces destroyed. Harbor secured. Secondary objective received. Destroy contraband cargo crates. Contraband crates destroyed.
I just like sink this whole ass ship? No. Oh, I
Primary
missed the
objective
thing.
Received. Destroy trucks transporting contraband.
Warning, damage level 50%.
They've got like overshields now. Did you see that? They've got like green force fields that they deploy.
Munitions transports destroyed.
Yeah, if we're on mission 10 out of 18 here, then actually the game might not be that bad. I'm dead.
Interceptor
I'm
destroyed.
dead because of this dude that was parked
IES
behind me.
cargo ship
But
is under attack.
maybe I probably won't beat it today, especially if there's a hard mission that's gonna happen at some point. I probably won't beat it today, but I'll probably come pretty close to beating it today. And then tomorrow we'll finish this up and get, what'd y'all vote for? Oh yeah, Air Delta Storm or whatever. Some kind of thing. We'll get that going.
Hostile forces destroyed. Harbor secured. Secondary objective
Yeah, I think it's
received.
definitely
Destroy
gonna be
contraband
tomorrow.
cargo crates.
I like a plane game. I'm pretty down for Air Delta Storm. I remember looking this up at some point. It is like the second or third game in a series. Like a series that nobody has ever heard of.
Contraband crates destroyed.
I think the first one is on like Dreamcast or something. Yeah.
Primary objective received.
Completely unknown
Destroy
series
trucks
of
transporting contraband.
flight games by Konami. I don't know it, so that just automatically makes it completely unknown, by the way. I'm sure lots of people know it, but I don't know it, so no one must know it. The hell? There's a dude like parked on my ass. I can't.
Munitions transports destroyed.
God, they put up the shield. They have invincibility shields that they put up, and then what do you do? I'd have to go with like I'd have to go with mines as a secondary weapon, or like the smoke screen or something. Who am I missing? Ah.
Hostile forces destroyed. Harbor secured. Secondary objective received. Destroy contraband cargo crates. Contraband crates destroyed. Primary objective received. Destroy trucks transporting contraband.
Like, they do spawn in stuff behind you, so even if you go really slow, you still end up with all kinds of dudes just behind you, like this guy. Like this guy. There's no reverse. Oh, there is a reverse. Well, at least now maybe there's no one back there. Those trucks are gone. But I think there's like nothing I can do about that large truck that's behind me other than just keep going forward and just like mine it or smoke screen it or something. So I'm probably gonna change secondary weapons after this. Oh good, there's more shit behind me. Perfect. Like yeah, they just keep spawning these guys in directly behind you. If you don't have the right sub-weapon, it's hopeless. Oh, I do have the smoke machine. I have just been pressing the wrong button. Never mind, we're fine. Maybe.
ICS cargo ship is under attack. Primary objective received. Destroy trucks
Oh
transporting
no.
contraband.
Come on. Immediate self-pit maneuver. This dude is driving over so many mines. He should be incredibly dead. What? What? What the fuck happened there? Unironically, what the fuck happened there? Excuse me.
Hostile forces destroyed.
That's a way faster way to do that.
Secondary objective received. Destroy contraband cargo crates.
Took 0 damage too. Kind of neat. I'm not sure that smoke is actually gonna help though. I was dumping the smoke machine there and it didn't actually really seem like it was helping. I think we swapped to mines.
Primary objective received. Destroy trucks transporting contraband. Munitions transports destroyed.
Alright, that time nobody got behind me. I have no idea why that was different. It just was. I did take that little shortcut. I don't know if that could have been the difference. I finally took that little shortcut on the left, but that, like, I don't know, whatever.
The safe house area must be cleared of all Phoenix forces.
This the safe house area? There we go. Mission complete. Alright. Alright. Game's not super easy, but alright. The execution of Agent Duvel. Wait, hold up. Hold up. What's going on here? IES has learned that Agent Duvel has been captured. Proceed to the Crate Fang stronghold as fast as possible. Alright.
Agent Duvel has been captured by Crate Fang. Rescue her and return to the safe house. Destroy enemy communication towers to facilitate planned IES attack. Primary objective received. Rescue Agent Duvel from Fang's hideout. The enemy is unaware of our approach.
Yeah, we're gonna want the off-road tires for this. It's interesting that there's a dedicated off-road tires button in this game.
Primary objective. Destroy all communications on route to hideout. Communication tower destroyed.
Accidental boost. Wait, what's this way? Mysterious. Another accidental boost. Shit. Oh, now this guy's behind me. And double tap acceleration to boost has led to a lot of bad things.
Weapons vehicle in range.
Oh, wait, that's me. We want this. The very first mission in the game had... like a get in the vehicle, and then, like, it had a turret mission when you got in there. Just got struck by lightning. That's cool. But, like, that's never happened again. That was just a first mission only thing.
Communication tower destroyed.
I think I've probably missed a communication tower.
I'm detecting a large airborne target up ahead.
Got him. Oh, cool, health. Another completely accidental boost. I don't know how that happened. Man, look at the timer on this mission, by the way. 7 minutes remaining. This is gonna be a super long one.
Communication tower destroyed.
More health. I think I missed a tower.
Objective complete.
Uh-oh.
Agent Duval extracted.
Alright, objective complete. Agent Duval extracted. I missed the tower, but...
Final objective. Escape with Agent Duval to the safe house.
I guess that's fine, even though they kind of made it seem like you had to do it. I know exactly which tower I missed, too, because I saw it and I was like, is that one of the towers? And I didn't know, and I didn't destroy it. And it was one of the towers, I think. I guess it was a secondary objective, even though it was kind of worded like it was primary. IMO. As an expert on objective wording, seemed pretty primary to me, but then it just wasn't. Yeah, it's definitely, these are definitely PS2 graphics. They're not pushing the power of the Xbox with this one, really. I don't know why this game wasn't on GameCube. This could have totally just been on the GameCube. I mean, there's a lot of tech reasons. Visually, this game is doing nothing that the GameCube couldn't have done, though. Like the first one. The first one must have just sold like ass on GameCube or something, and Midway was like done supporting the Cube. That's probably all it was. Please, health. Please don't kill me before I can pick up this health. Oh, yes, okay. I'm just chilling. Did I go the wrong way or something? Okay, where's everybody? This is a long-ass mission. If I end up failing this at the end, that will be the saddest thing you've ever seen on stream. The saddest thing you've seen on stream since me attempting to play DDR.
Impressive work.
Alright, thank God.
Mission complete. Well done.
Thank God I don't have to do that thing again. Yeah, see, I missed one of the towers, but who cares? Secondary. Date with Crate. Deep in the Yu-Min forest. Yu-Min. Cross the route to the base. Assess the route to the base.
Primary objective received. Destroy all towers at depot.
This was set to release on GameCube according to old articles. Should have been on the GameCube. Yeah, Vince, I did it today. First hour of the stream was DDR. Yeah, it's tough to play with the bad mat. I can't fully blame the controller because there is also a skill issue. But I will slightly blame the controller. I think I would have been doing better were it not for the mat. Yeah, just like, you know, not even rubber. It's not even rubber. It's just like it's basically like a plastic bag that there are like some things, some like pressure sensitive things inside. It's like a unpleasant plastic bag that you're stomping on. Oh, that was just like a loop you can do for fun. Understandable. Midway reports losses. Midway plans to release 13 games. News that the GameCube versions of Spyhunter 2 and Midway Arcade Treasures are no longer scheduled for release this year. Well, wait. Didn't we play Midway Arcade Treasures, though? I think that ended up coming out. because I played 3 volumes of Midway Arcade Treasures on the GameCube. Because Volume 1 was like the games anyone could possibly care about. Volume 2 was like games no one cares about, plus Mortal Kombat. And then Volume 3 was like 3D games, which was awesome.
Objective complete. All towers destroyed.
Wait, I think there was health back there. That was either a mine or health. I couldn't tell. I might have missed a health pickup, which would suck. Dude, I just got soloed by this truck. I just got completely soloed by that truck. That sucks. That sucks.
Interceptor destroyed.
I don't know how that happened.
Primary objective received. Destroy all towers at depot.
This game needs to really stop with the boosts. The boost mechanic, I don't know why. I don't think this game uses the B button for anything. Okay, it uses it for brakes. Never mind, it does use it. But like, I would have loved some button other than double tap accelerate for boost. I keep accidentally doing them when I don't want to, and it's annoying. Great, now my health sucks right at the start. Like, what? Like, how? The detection on it is just borked somehow. Like, I'm just holding the button down and suddenly it boosts. I wonder if I just don't... Okay, you can make this without boosting. If you go off-road, it really... Your car is like in quicksand.
Resistance ahead. Maintain vigilance.
Alright, sending it. Man, I think I just got really lucky or something on that first attempt, destroying all the towers really fast. I just kind of ran in, mashed buttons, and ran out. Seems a little bit harder than that. Also, I feel like they downgraded my secondary weapon. Like, not even low-key. This secondary weapon is clearly terrible compared to the one I was using before, and I'm gonna put it back. I'm gonna put it back to what the other one was. The cluster missiles are clearly a billion times better.
Primary objective received. Destroy all towers at depot.
Oh wait, no, these things might just have a lot more HP. That's what the issue is. I just want to use my boosts so that they stop happening when I'm not expecting them. I'd rather just use them and then not be able to boost.
Extreme enemy resistance ahead. Maintain vigilance.
I think I have to, like, come back here. Oh god, there's a gunner back there now. What towers are they talking about, by the way? They said destroy all towers. What is a tower here? Do they mean this? I feel like they probably mean...
Objective complete. All towers destroyed.
Oh great, look at my health coming out of here now. Completely awful, and that is a mine, not health. Okay. Oh wait, the exit thing is right here. What? Or well, is this gonna make me leave? Or is it just healing me and giving me weapons? It's just giving me stuff back. That's good. I could have gone into this on the first attempt then. Did not see that there. I just saw a dry path and a wet path, and I was like, ah, dry. Dry good. We like land here. So I ended up missing the free full heal. I hope I'm not going backwards now. This map has gotten a little bit confusing.
Secondary objective received. Destroy statue head.
Oh my god. Wait, that's not secondary. That is not secondary. Statue head gotta go.
Objective complete.
And it's
Statue
gone.
head destroyed.
You just drive into its mouth and start mashing all of the buttons, and it can't hit you in there. Very cool boss. Kinda. It was like a pseudo boss a little bit. Some of the, I don't know. Secured the perimeter of the Crate Fang Fortress, an extensive tunnel network. Fortified emplacements in the fortress must be neutralized. Make a pass with the VTOL to remove these defenses. A pass with the VTOL. Is this going to be another turret mission?
Search the tunnels for enemies.
It probably is.
Secondary objective received. Destroy all turret heads guarding temple entrance. Secondary objective complete.
Yeah, the turret noise is pretty bad. It's really loud.
Landing on upper level. Landing sequence initiated. New data received. McGinty spotted attempting to escape by train. Proceed to tunnel exit. Use all possible speed. Time is of the essence for this mission.
I figured this level can't be that bad because look how short it is. Even if this is the worst level ever, I only have to be a gamer for like 2.5 minutes.
50%.
Dump the smoke. Get out of here. Got a guy behind me. A lot of mine drop guys. Ah, got him. Kind of baited that dude who was behind me. Shit. Okay, not dead yet. I think I'm running out of time here, though. 10 seconds. Oh, mission complete. Nope, got it with 9 seconds left. Good. That didn't look like it was going to end anytime soon because I was still in the tunnels. This is Asia Mission 5, and this must be mission like 15 out of 18 or something. Maybe I will finish this whole game today. Oh my god. Well, that's a terrible sounding weapon.
Primary objective received. Stop
14 out of 8. Were there only 4? I think there were 5 Russia levels, and we're on Asia 5. There might have only been 4 New Orleans or something. Okay, this might be really annoying. I'm gonna turn this way down. I'm gonna turn that way down.
Objective received. Stop McGinty from escaping. Enemy EMP weapon.
But this might be super annoying. Yeah, that's just the first train. Okay. Okay, that's just the. Okay, this is bad.
Primary objective received. Stop McGinty from escaping. Avoid enemy EMP weapons to protect terrorists.
No, I wasn't pressing accelerate. I accidentally boosted when I really wanted to be. I think you want to be far away. I think you kind of want to be sniping him is your best bet. Maybe not, actually. Ow. Cool. Mission insta-fail for some... I don't know what made me take all that damage. I don't know what made me take all that damage. Maybe we want to park. Wait, how'd I do that? I took a ton of damage in the process, but that just like... Damn it. Look at that, it just constantly shoots. That's tough. Yeah, this is the mission, isn't it? This is the mission, isn't it? Seen multiple comments on videos talking about the difficulty of this or how the hell they're supposed to beat it. They are just firing an absolutely huge amount of shit. I think I'm gonna swap to a different secondary weapon. I don't know if the lasers are any good. Let's go back to rockets and cluster missiles. We've got the heavy armor. I don't know if heavy armor is good versus shield. Probably, though.
Primary objective received. Stop McGinty from escaping. Avoid enemy EMP weapon. It will temporarily stop
Okay, nah, this doesn't work. Look at it just like going crazy. Alright. Hello, train? I'm pretty sure I got it. Okay, there we go. Man. I think some kind of homing missile like this is definitely part of the play, though. Like, check it out. I can just shoot him from safety back here. Didn't mean to boost. Didn't mean to boost. Stop. Like, check that out. That's car number 2. Would have been totally fine had it not fucking boosted. I think I might just burn all of my boosts intentionally at the start of this level. I kind of unironically think that's the play. Ah, out of homing missile now. Oop, don't know what happened there. Car was like weirdly transforming or something. I think I might have accidentally fat fingered the white button. Or like fat palm of my hand did it or whatever. Oh my god, okay. Oh my god. Alright, well, we got to the last car there, and then the last car is just like death cannon. But yeah, this, homing missiles are good. If I had a weapon refill, we would have been able to use a lot more homing missile there, and, would have been good. There's no time limit on this, so I don't know if I need to rush. Like, I don't know if he actually can escape or if we're just on a looping track. I think the other bosses have all been on looping tracks. Yeah, I screwed up. I got myself lined up with his missiles.
Stop McGinty from escaping. Avoid enemy EMP weapon. It will temporarily stall your vehicle.
If I go on this side. Oh god, no, the boost! Just boost straight into the guns and take all of your damage immediately. Great, thank you, game. You want to stay at like a perpendicular angle to the movement of the train if at all possible. Like you want to be like where I am now. The gun can't really get you, and their missiles won't really get you either. It's not until this last phase, and then shit gets crazy. Man, if I still had homing missiles, I could probably do that last car. I gotta... This is very winnable. This is very winnable. No, 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 no. Fuck. The boost. Can I please just turn that off somehow? I hate it. Worst mechanic in the game. Been complaining about it for the last 2 hours, and I'm gonna keep complaining about it. You can't brake while boosting, by the way. I could... Maybe just waste them all at the start like this.
Mission failed.
Nope, because he
Agent
escapes.
escaped.
You can't boost into a wall either because you take damage. Like, I can't just do this.
Escaping.
Yeah, I can kind of do it. I just accept a little bit of time, a little bit of damage. There we go. No, fuck. The track is raised, so you jump over it. It causes your car to, like, drift out. It's not helpful. I don't see the weapons refill thing that you were seeing, Stunod. I feel like it is looping because we see the same sort of structures over and over again, and I just haven't seen the weapon refill, so I'm not sure if there is a weapon refill. Maybe there is. Maybe it's just a really long loop, but it all looks the same. The gun is really the biggest problem. Oh wow, the left behind trains still shoot at you. That's funny. I think you just hang out really far in the back and you just kind of snipe him. And you sort of camp the turns to hide. No! We must have been close there. He got his guns trained on me, and it just instantly shreds all your health. You have to really, like, be tricky. I think I want to try to do as much of the early train as possible without homing, and then we'll use the homing at the end. I want to try to save some if I can. I feel like these missiles that I'm using are definitely better than the laser gun they give you, though, for, like, quick damage dumping. Like, you run out of ammo on them really fast, but if you charge up if you've got full ammo, you can just, like, dump huge amounts of damage really fast with them. I kind of think the missiles are good. Oop, nearly got hit by something there. That thing could have totally just, like, annihilated me at any time. Alright. Alright, got him. There you go. Just save all of the homing missiles for the end. That was a little bit of a tricky boss. You had to, you can't just mindlessly dump stuff into him. You sort of have to, like, actually use a little bit of brain power to get that guy. That was a good fight. That was actually, like, the sickest level in the game, for sure. Oh. This one had a cutscene. There have been no cutscenes so far. This is the first one. We're pretty close to the end of the game, I think. I might just stream late today and see if we can beat it. I think I'll see if we can just beat this game today. There should be, like, I don't know, 3 or 4 missions left. So there's 4 more missions. Okay. Can probably do that. It's weird that there have been no cutscenes up until now, and then suddenly they just play this. And it's like not even like there's a plot happening. It's just like, yeah, that's right, I am a badass, I know.
You kept a lady waiting.
Can turn that back up a teeny bit, I guess, if I'm not using the lasers. The Swiss crime syndicate La Rouge. Leland Chevre. Alright.
Primary objective received. Find Leland Chevre to gain information.
Swiss looking level. Probably because it's the Swiss there's no such thing as a criminal Swiss.
Chevre's vehicle detected ahead. Target acquired. Top secret IES technology detected.
Oh god, the lasers. They're so loud.
Damage level 50%.
None of this is even hitting because of the terrible aim. I don't think these lasers are really connecting. It's hard to tell. His car's on fire now. He should be dead soon, hopefully. I'm totally swapping back to the weapons we were using before. They're better. They're way better. They're better, and I can hear with them. The lasers are terrible.
Primary objective received. Find Leland
Need to
Shepard
base
to gain
boost the
information.
lasers. Maybe that'll make them work better if they're even louder.
Chevrolet's vehicle detected ahead. Target
Chevrolet.
acquired. Top secret identification detected enemy vehicle. Proceed with caution.
Is he dead?
Primary objective
Yeah, there we go.
complete.
Way
Data
better.
collected from Chevrolet's vehicle.
Way better,
Primary
actually.
objective received. Rendezvous with weapons van.
Analysis of enemy data indicates that 3 European Union facilities have been targeted for nuclear attack.
Rendezvous with weapons van before proceeding.
Warning, damage level 50%.
Oh, I'm dumping the gas. Get out of here. Need this as an emote. Why are you linking me to a channel? How? I link the actual image. Okay, yeah. Oh man. Nintendo GameCube. Probably do need that as an emote. I was kind of hoping that that one with the red dots on it would like drop health or something. Cool. Planning a nuclear attack on 3 European Union facilities. Not the EU. IES foresees that this could possibly destabilize Europe and quite possibly lead to World War III. Find them and destroy them. Okay.
Primary objective received.
Hey,
Destroy
Sartorial
all
Bear.
assault ships.
I have also played the first game because it was on GameCube. The first game is definitely better than this. This is fine, really. It's not bad, but I really liked I really sort of liked what the first game had going on with its whole like its whole like mission-based structure where you'd have to like complete a number of objectives to unlock the next level. It was just like pure arcade, good game, action stuff. So I liked that. This is a lot more straightforward. This is a lot more like, what is this a lot more like, really?
50%.
Maybe Chase Hollywood Stunt Driver?
Target vehicle is within range.
It's a lot more just kind of like, or like the car missions from a James Bond game where you just kind of do them.
Danger. Vehicle damage critical.
Target destroyed. 2 trucks remain.
It's the Cars 2 game, but bad? I wouldn't know. I think my life is better for not knowing about the Cars 2 game. Where the hell am I? How'd I end up... What? Apparently I'm meant to go this way. Think of the gamer score. Is Cars 2 one of those games that people played for easy gamer score?
Destroyed. 1 truck remains.
That's,
Primary objective received. Rendezvous with the weapons van.
I know there are a few games like that, like I think the Hannah Montana game was one. I think there was an Avatar: The Last Airbender game that was one of those, where people obsessed with gamer score had to play it. Mission failed. All right, I missed the
Primary
truck, I
objective
guess.
received. Destroy
I kind of
all
felt like I
missile
probably
trucks.
missed one. Maybe like this way. Oh, okay. That's not one. Are you thinking of Cars Mater National Championship? Because I have the Wii version of that right over there. It is a bunch of years ago. GameStop was selling off all of their Wii shovelware for $1, and a friend bought me a bunch of terrible Wii games, and that's one of them. And it is sitting in a stack on my shelf over there,
Target vehicle is within
along with like Crude's Party. The Crude's Party is one of them that I've got. I guess I'm just gonna go forward here. This is the one that I was missing. Pac-Man Party as well is another one that I've got. Spore Hero. This is the same batch that I got Mighty Number 9 for the Wii U in as well. And Black Hawk for Kinect. Or not Black Hawk, what's that called? Blackwater. That right? I don't know.
Target destroyed. 1 truck remains.
Yeah, we made a day out of playing all of the terrible Wii games. Yeah, the PMC game. A real thing that really exists. The real-life private military company made a Kinect game about how great they are and how they defend democracy.
Primary objective complete. All missile trucks destroyed. Primary objective received. Rendezvous with the weapons van.
It's basically just like a bad rail shooter. Unfortunately, it's not very good. Prelude to Cataclysm. Breach the castle's defenses. Assist Agent Duvel. Destroy the power towers. Gotcha. We're going into the bad guy's evil castle. The castle is owned by the Ararat Society, whose membership includes the now deceased Senator Thurgood, along with a number of regional crime lords. Wait, hold up. The Republican senator and former television evangelist with connections to animal rights and environmentalist groups? That Senator Thurgood. Can't believe this.
Mission success depends upon swift passage through all gates. Primary objective received. Breach castle defenses. Your presence has been detected. A series of large gates leading to the castle are now closing. Mission success depends
Gotta get
upon
through the
swift
series of
passage
large
through all
gates. Yeah. The rest of the plot is just like, they're bad guys, they're bad, get them. But Senator Thurgood is very funny to me. The existence of Senator Thurgood is very funny. I probably used up all of my boosts too early, and this is gonna get failed now. Probably can't get through here. Okay, no, we're fine.
Barrier passed. One gate remains.
Yeah, former evangelist, current deceased senator.
Objective complete. Inside castle perimeter.
This is awesome. Look at this level.
Power
This is cool looking.
Thurgood's VTOL escaping. Follow him.
Oh shit, Thurgood wasn't dead. Thurgood lives.
Transformation initiated.
I was just saying he was currently dead. The joke was that he was gonna stay dead. But he's not dead. He was only temporarily deceased. Oh god. Oh man. Oh, Arctic Thunder. Oh no, oh no, okay. They're gonna be dropping mines all over the place now.
Agent Developed presence detected ahead. Weapons aircraft in range. Agent Devel is under attack. Clear her path to the VTOL.
Gotta help Agent Vanessa Carlton.
I'd get these guys off my tail. I'm taking damage here.
I know. No, they killed Vanessa. Damn it.
Mission success depends upon swift passage through all gates. Primary objective received. Breach castle defenses.
It's kind of a long mission too. That sucks a little bit.
A series of large gates leading to the castle are now closing. Mission success depends upon swift passage through all gates.
No. Senator Thurgood is not real.
Barrier passed. 3 gates.
I mean, in terms of like spiritually, we have many Senator Thurgoods, but
Barrier passed. 2 gates remain.
Senator Thurgood himself is not real.
Barrier passed. 1 gate remains.
It would be really funny if it was a real senator they used for this, though. They just, like, put him in the game. Just straight up, like, McConnell or something.
Objective complete. Inside castle perimeter. Power generators located ahead. Thurgood's VTOL escaping. Follow him.
I could blow up all the generators, or I can just leave. Yeah, you lose your car. That wasn't to damage, you just lose your car at this point, so that you can turn into a snowmobile. I don't know what the legality would be of, making the villain of your game an actual real-life, currently sitting senator. I think that when it comes to, like... I think when it comes to... You have chairlift on the right, by the way. Welcome to my roller coaster tycoon park. I think when it comes to public figures, there's a little bit more leeway in, like... in terms of, you know, like a defamation case. Like you have a lot more room to talk shit about people who are public figures. Because it's like, well, they're a public figure. Compared to if you're, like, spreading misinformation about your neighbor. The whole falling under parody thing, that's really more of like a fair use thing, which really doesn't have to do with using real people's likenesses, I think. I don't know. I'm not a lawyer. I'm not a lawyer. I don't know. I do think you'd probably get in trouble trying to put a real senator in this game, though. I do think you'd get in trouble for that. And you might even kind of deserve it, because, like pretty clearly, I don't know.
Get these guys off my tail. I'm taking damage here.
It just seems like that would be a bad idea. Mission fail? How? What? How am I supposed to do that better?
Mission success.
Fuck this game.
Swift passage through all gates. Primary objective received. Breach castle defenses.
Yeah, that's true. There is that PS2 game where the final boss is Bin Laden, and Bin Laden didn't sue over it. I wonder if he could have. What happens if you're like a wanted, like what happens if you're Bin Laden and you try to, like, could you hire American lawyers to do a suit on your behalf in the States? Or would it be like, you have no standing because we're trying to kill you? Like, would it work? Would it work? Could you sue people if you're Bin Laden? Or would your suit get thrown out? Yeah, I know, at some point, like, the contents of Bin Laden's hard drives were declassified, or, like, partially declassified or something. And there's, like, a bunch of, like, pirated anime and video games on his home computer, apparently. I remember that. I remember seeing that. Like, a number of years ago.
Objective complete. Inside castle perimeter. Power generators located ahead.
Well, you wouldn't show up. You wouldn't be showing up to court because you're Bin Laden. You're not showing up to court. But, you know, you hire an American lawyer to show up on your behalf, though. Noriega sued Activision Blizzard. Really? I mean, I feel like if you're a lawyer and you're representing Bin Laden in court, you probably get arrested for accepting money from Bin Laden. Like, that's probably illegal somehow. I'm not sure what the law exactly is, but it's probably some kind of, like, you can't do business with international terrorists. That's illegal. Like, there are sanctions against that. So probably you could get in trouble for agreeing to represent him in court. I mean, you could just represent yourself. Like, if you just, like, mail... Because, like, you can represent yourself in court, probably. I mean, you can. You could totally just, like, mail in your notice to the court of, like, I'm suing this motherfucker. I'm Bin Laden. I don't know. It probably wouldn't work. You probably can't start a lawsuit by mail. I bet you have to file the paperwork in person. I bet that's how they get you. Otherwise, you could just, like, mail in all kinds of bullshit lawsuits. It'd be way too easy if you could just mail it in.
Agent Deval's presence detected ahead. Weapons aircraft in range. Agent Deval is under attack. Clear her path to the VTOL.
I think the strat is we're gonna kill that bike. I think she's probably hitting a lot of mines.
Alec, get these guys off my tail. I'm taking damage here.
What? How? Who's killing her? That's what I want to know. Who the fuck is killing her and how do I... How?
Primary objective.
This is way harder than the train, because it's just like... All the people who got filtered by the train never got to this part, where there's just no feedback. I just have no idea what I'm even doing wrong. Maybe I have more guns than I'm aware of, and I could kill them faster. I might... I don't know. Extra innings tap stream. I do this from time to time. To be honest, I'm doing it right now mainly because I think it will be nice to have the full playthrough of this game in one VOD when I upload it to YouTube. Not that I care about my presence on YouTube, but I don't want to see like a half an hour long part 2, you know? That's ugly. I don't like uploading those. So I'm trying to do it all in one sitting. But I have a hard out at like 6 p.m. If we don't get there by like 6, then it's just not happening. semi-hard out. More like 630. More like 630.
Thurgood's VTOL escaping. Follow him. Vehicle transformation initiated.
Yeah, it controls okay. There's sort of a problem with the aiming. You don't really have good control over your aim sometimes. Like if you turn into the motorcycle and then go into water, then you like can't hit anything. It's kind of a weird problem. But the actual like driving physics and stuff, no problems with that. I think the cards control completely okay. I do not have a date with Bin Laden. All discussion of representing Bin Laden in court were purely hypothetical. Bin Laden is dead, and unlike Thurgood, he is not coming back. I am not representing him in court or anyone else. I am not a lawyer. I also do not have a date, as I am a loser. My date is with some tacos before the place closes for the night. That's my hard out, just so we're on the same page. Yeah, all the like Zamboni looking big cars, they've all got machine guns mounted on them. So the problem is that they are just shooting her. We'll see, do I have like more guns? Because I can't kill them fast. Ah, yep. I do have a second weapon, that's good. Yeah, check that out.
Alec, get these guys off my tail. I'm taking damage here.
Okay. Okay, we did it. Man, I was really close then. I can still shoot. I've still got control, okay. The answer was just press the L button, stupid. That was it. Alright, so this should be the final mission then. Noah's Ark. Infiltrate and destroy Thurgood's Ark? Oh my god, dude, he's gonna cause a nuclear apocalypse so that he can build Noah's Ark or whatever and do some biblical shit. I can't believe it. IES tracked Thurgood's escape vehicle to the South Pole. Now they're detecting rising temperatures and tremendous power surges. Latest intelligence reveals that over the last several decades, he's been funding research into creating massive power cells in a mobile research facility. His plan is to melt the polar ice cap, flood the world, then repopulate with his select followers who are already living in his mobile city. Destroy Thurgood's Ark before his second flood of biblical proportions can become a reality. Alright, well. Holy shit, look at it. It's huge. This is awesome. Crazy that the only defense Thurgood seems to have is some mounted machine guns and a couple guys on snowmobiles. That's the best you've got? Some snowmobile guys? Oh, there's more. Oh, none of that connected to anything. Ah, no, I got him. I got him. It did not say what state he's from, only that he is a conservative senator. It would be really great if they gave a state and we knew who elected Thurgood. Yeah, he was in New Orleans at the time, so he might be from Louisiana. He might be the senior senator from Louisiana. This is the South Pole. He had a secret base in the South Pole. That's where we're at now. He's gonna melt the polar ice caps and then cause a second biblical flood. Is that weapons? No. I really need a weapon refill, I think. I'm not really sure what I'm supposed to be shooting at this point, but I can't get the target. Is this weapons? No. Yeah, like I'm definitely supposed to hit that thing up there, but I can't really hit it. And they're not giving me a weapon refill, so... There's some kind of red. I was getting a red reticle there for something. Ah, it's in there. That's what I'm missing. I think I killed it. There's definitely stuff on the ceiling that I'm missing that I can't like get up there. I'm leaving. I'm leaving to heal, dude. As far as I can tell, there's no time limit on this, so I can just like hang out to the side all the time and just wait to heal. Oh, this is weapons. Hell yeah. Oh my god. It's got the lightning death ray going. Oh, my health is terrible. I got completely shit on by something. And I'm out of weapon again too, so that's cool. Oh, that would have been good to pick up if I had seen it earlier. Yeah, just this extremely loud blowing wind sound for the boss, right? Slightly awkward, maybe. I'm way ahead of the boss here. I'm trying to find a heal. I don't know if I'm gonna get a heal. A weapon would be good too. I don't know what purple does. I think purple might be refilling my, like, my smoke bomb or whatever, which I don't care about. I'm streaming late just because I want to get this game finished up today, because this is the final boss. So we're close. I got nailed by something there. Are they not... Are we... I don't think there's any more stuff dropping on this side of the... I don't think there's any more stuff that's gonna drop on the left side of him. Maybe it's all on the right side? I think I have to, if I'm gonna try to hit it with my default, ooh, health, or, yeah, or, no. I have no idea what green is. Never mind, it was not health. It wasn't health or weapon. I don't know what that was. But I think I'm gonna have to get a bit clever with using these ramps to hit him with the primary weapon. Is purple? Okay, there we go, secondary. Alright, who's left?
Exterior weapons neutralized. Attempting to override enemies.
We're going in. Now this is ace combat, dude. We're going in.
Destroy all targets.
Wait, where do I go from here? Ah. Or blowing up his internals. Yeah, this game has been pretty boring the whole way through, and then suddenly the final boss is complete peak. Like, this is awesome. It's kind of weird that there's nobody here to stop me from doing this, but... Oh, hold up, there might be someone here. Like, you'd expect the Senator himself to show up, like, final boss of Revengeance style, and start, like, trying to kill me in his own car.
Self-destruct imminent. Escape route needed. 5 seconds to self-destruct.
5 seconds. Alright, mission complete. That was a little anticlimactic at the end, but that was cool. I really wish that the Senator showed up to fight me at the end there. Like, when we're inside blowing up the internals, the Senator should have been on a motorcycle. He's like, "Oh, it's not over yet, Snake," and you gotta, like, blow up the internals while dodging the Senator.
I think you're right here, Alec.
Oh man, they immediately set up the sequel. We gotta go to LA.
Los Angeles, Alec. Feel like
See you in Spyhunter 3. Yeah, 6 hours my ass. Well, no credits, it just stops. Credits. Designers pan. Yeah, we absolutely, there are some extras we have to check out about this game. We got some stuff to look at. We've got some stuff to look at for this game. You know, and it's actually kind of late. It is kind of late, so I'm sorry, credits, but we got stuff to do. We got stuff to do. Take a look at the concept art. Yep. Sure is concept art. It's pretty good looking concept art. They've gone and like presented it in an exciting way. There's our agent Vanessa Carlton or whatever. The tunnel as an enemy. The illustration below depicts a scenario where the kind of driving could really work well. Dodging explosions, lightning rays, and gun turrets. It's really hard to read this. While in pursuit of an enemy vehicle, the turrets can be shot down by driving along the walls. That didn't happen. That would have been cool if it did. Tunnel driving. I really can't read that. An exciting addition to the Interceptor's current abilities could be tunnel driving. This would give you a wider range of something. Yeah, it looks like the whole driving on the ceiling thing didn't end up happening, but there's the concept art for it. They've got her in like lingerie in the picture on the left. It's interesting. And yeah, these are just some cool level concepts. We didn't see this one. That's a neat room. They're classic, like, shoot the core type room. I like the car in the bottom. I don't think we saw that either, but that's a cool looking car. Yeah, and there's the Ark. This is a stupid looking car. Train boss. There's our concept art. Pretty decent concept art, I think. You gotta see. Well, first of all, Spyhunter then and now. Little mini doc on the history of Spyhunter. Yeah, that looks like a Cybertruck, right?
There were only a few games back then that you really pumped quarters into, and Spyhunter was one of those.
No, at the time that I
Oh my God, it's Ed Boon.
What, a successful video game was. I just knew
Ed
what
Boon
video
jump
games I
scare.
liked, and that was one of the ones that I remember in college as being a game that I had really gotten into.
Spyhunter was something that, at that particular moment in time, I had a tremendous amount of passion for. I can visualize, the plane trip from Tokyo back, thinking, okay, we've got to make, I've got to make this car game. It was just seemed like a real natural thing. Let's do a car game. Let's make it
Turn
a
this up
car
a
with
bit.
weapons.
I think what really grabs me about Spyhunter is the music.
Whenever you got weapons, you got music, and when the Peter Gunn theme ran out, you'd get these riffs. And so, if you've ever seen a really good Spyhunter player, he gets a lot of these jazz riffs that go in between that hook together the Peter Gunn.
If you've ever seen a really good Spyhunter player, he gets lots of jazz riffs as he's playing.
The name of the car, and it was my initial and my birthday, 6/1.
I'm not a good Spyhunter player. I have no idea what he's talking about.
To determine what this car was going to look like. But the biggest frustration was that in a top view driving game with two 32 by 32 pixel picture blocks stacked together to represent this car, forget about it. It's a white blob with with some stripes.
I think one of the things that people really love about the game is your ability to transform into different vehicles.
In something like a vehicle, if that vehicle is going to transform, I want the transformation to be feasible.
To me, one of the coolest things was getting into the weapons van to reload.
If you run out of ammunition, I need a real event that's going to replenish your ammunition.
It offered you this unlimited experience where you could just keep going, and it never really felt like it finished, which was totally unique for its time. And Spyhunter
Intriguing
had this wonderful
operation.
sit-down, very large cabinet that would really consume the player. And the
I love the
were good. It had
I love
very
the pan and tilt on the
futuristic,
cabinet, dude, with like
steering wheel
the whirling galaxy
When I was doing
background.
controls, I sculpted those grips that became.
Whoa, look at it.
Now they've been used on a bazillion games. They're sort of a coin-op industry standard.
To me, Spyhunter was a special game because it had a completely different play mechanic that was really simple, yet completely original.
I think Spyhunter, being the first sort of racing combat game, I think it sort of helped define a genre that's pretty popular now.
Well, I think Spyhunter as a arcade game would be in the top 10 arcade games of all time.
The coolest thing was, hey, I got music.
I don't know
got a
about
couple of
that.
Cars, and I've got
I
a
don't know about
stack of
that.
lights.
Co-creator of
I
NFL
got
Blitz.
a weapon. I got some of them twice, and so I'm loaded for bear. I'm on the road. Bring them on, and it was great fun.
Top 10
We wanted to
arcade
make a
game of all
great
time.
Action combat driving game.
This is way
without being
longer than I
shackled
thought it
by
was
the
gonna be.
design of the original. So it's basically, again, it's inspired by Spyhunter versus, bringing the old Spyhunter and everything that it had to the next gen consoles.
As the game evolved in modern day, you need something with a lot more depth, and so you really
It's a
you really
cutscene
need,
from
need
the
those
first
things.
game,
You
I
need all
think.
that stuff.
First kind of coat of paint or pass in terms of design, if you will, was to replicate not the gameplay identically, but replicate what I would call
Yeah,
the
this
gameplay
is like
experience,
footage
meaning
from
how playing the game
Spyhunter
made
1.
you feel.
We set out to make a great game that lived on its own and brought all the Spyhunter elements into it, and I think that's why it sort of succeeded on its own.
I think E3 2001, when we introduced the product and let everybody take a look at what we were doing, that was the turning point, and they realized that we weren't just using Spyhunter as a crutch,
you know, we did the right thing. We took the right steps to make it great.
Yeah,
I
they
think
couldn't fit
people,
all of this content
you know,
onto the
game magazines
GameCube. They had to
and
cancel
who
it.
bought the game really saw that.
Too much
Everybody
interview.
has kind of their moment when you really realize you're there.
You know,
and for me, it was standing in
if
the
they had to
conference
choose
room
between
upstairs
cut the
in
Vanessa
Midway,
Carlton
me looking out of this glass window,
footage
looking down
or
on the Midway
cancel the
seeing
GameCube
line
port, it
of
was like,
people
ah,
waiting
the
to
Vanessa
play
Carlton stuff
Spyhunter
is kind of
and seeing
important. We
smiles
can't
on
cut
their
that.
faces.
They had to cancel the port.
We approached Spyhunter 2 with a very fresh perspective.
Well, one of the first things we talked about is like, you know, what can we add to the existing play mechanic that we really like, that everybody seemed to really enjoy, to sort of bring it to the next level.
There were a number of aspects of the game that I didn't feel fulfilled their full potential.
We also wanted to just give the player more options. One of the things that we found was that people felt that the game was pretty short.
It was one of those circumstances that by the time you finally
Wait.
figure it all out and you have somewhat of a formula to blow out further.
So they were
you
trying
have
to address
finish it.
people's
We also
criticism that
wanted
the
to allow
first
the
game
player
was
to have
too
more
short.
choices to make throughout the game instead of just sort of buying a ticket.
They made a
taking
game
them
that's
on a
still
ride
under
for
3
the
hours
entire
long,
game.
and
We
now,
wanted to give the player,
like how long?
more
Hang on,
choices to make
hang on a
throughout the
minute.
game.
Moving into
Tapioca.moe
Spyhunter 2, one of
/gc/finished
the
Spy
dreams
Hunter.
on the wish list
Yeah, that game was longer than
was to
this.
be
They made an
able
even
to
shorter game.
replicate in 3D
That one took
stuff
me almost
the
4
original
hours.
Spyhunter.
The first game
We've done
did.
We have
Yeah, I love the
ability to
I love the
dynamically
concept art. Like I love
generate
this, where they're showing
pieces
like the
of
full
track.
stage
So we
overhead
think it's
view.
kinda cool and nostalgic. It
Like
allowed
here's where
us
you're gonna
to,
transform. Here's where this
create an
happens.
environment in which
That's pretty
you're able
cool.
to continually play and keep driving down this road that never seems to end.
Due to the fact that it's random, you don't know what's coming next.
And we're using this for our boss areas where you'll want to do battle with this boss on an endless road until the boss is destroyed.
For example, one of the boss battles is a train, and you have to continue
Hell
to
yeah.
blow parts off of this train.
Each car of the train has sort of its own attack style. It'll also launch vehicles at you to sort of disrupt your attack.
Each car on the
Until
train
you
did not
complete
have
this
its own
boss
attack
battle and take
style.
out this
That
train,
they all
you're
did
going
the
to
same thing.
continue, to spawn track pieces.
That was
as
still a
you
sick boss
go
though.
along.
The train was
You know,
a
I
good
like
fight.
the introduction of a female character. I think that's great.
And she rides a motorcycle.
A female character.
It's-
I
it's
think
an
that's
incredible
great.
Motorcycle that does justice to her character.
She's a new IES agent that was recruited. The player, as Alec, doesn't know much about her.
And there's quite a bit of interplay that goes on between the proverbial female agent and Alex Sex.
Spyhunter is really all about the car.
These
and what that
fucking
car
guys, dude.
and the sort of cool factor of the Interceptor. I think that's what the whole franchise is sort of based around, is the car.
Yeah, there's a lot of chuckles to
8155
himself.
Interceptor
Interplay
is the
between these
next iteration
characters.
in the series from the
There's a
engineering
lot, like,
department
what?
at IES.
Well, this time around, the car can transform into a off-road vehicle. It can also transform into a snowmobile. You can choose to go into escape cycle mode, blow the pieces off the Interceptor, and use those as a projectile weapon, and then, you know, hit the gun and escape.
We had a great time making Spyhunter. It was something that, you know, was pure. It was something we really wanted to do, and I think that's how you end up with stuff like that. I think you end up with great stuff when you have fun making it.
Very good. All right, one last thing to watch. An interview with Vanessa Carlton. It's insane that this exists.
Pop piano chick. It's not really who I am. Well, it was funny. I was always known as the dancer who could play. It just never stopped, even once I started really intensely studying ballet. I was really planning on being a ballet dancer. I mean, music was something that I did in private. Then when I went away to ballet school, and it proved not to be what I thought in terms of a place where I could grow artistically and kind of flourish. So I started skipping my dance classes to write songs.
When she looks in your eyes and she wants what is hers.
Don't
before the
criticize
light.
Vanessa, age 12. She was
am
still working on
classically
it.
trained, and I have kind of that shape in my hands, and melodically, it ended up completely influencing my writing because that's all I would play.
When you get your bloody dose in the still of the night, it is there you'll...
My music is pop music, but because it's popular. I think there are qualities to the first album that are very...
I don't think so, Rory. I'm
oh my
pretty
God,
sure Vanessa...
in comparison to what's going on. The media really kind of dumbs down
Yeah,
who you are and
she's
tries to
still
get you to
alive.
fit into one sentence in one headline, and then that's it. That's how you're known, and it doesn't really define me. I'm constantly being put into that little pop singer mold, and it's God, I just can't wait to break out of it, you know. And this was such an opportunity for me because it's this dark, kind of violent, unexpected, and rebellious. Either they know that there's a dark side to what I do, or they're expecting a departure from what I do. And really what it is, as opposed to this being some big departure from what Vanessa Carlton does and the way she writes and all that stuff. It's just a very, very comfortable part of the way I write. I like to write dark songs. The name of the song is Dark Carnival. It's kind of a carnival for all ages, and not just, it's not about cotton candy anymore. There's guns, and there's cars, and there's terrorists, and all that stuff. The basis of the song is this carnival. This is kind of where the song takes place. And then there is a female introduced in Spyhunter 2. The song is focused on the woman in the game.
Oh my God, the song is about Agent Vanessa from the game.
And it's also a depiction of where they are, which is this dark carnival, and it's also kind of
She's in
touches
a
on
dark carnival,
her
apparently.
feelings while she's doing this.
And she runs on her own, and you'll hurt before you know. Not a sweet alibi when you get...
You know, for Spyhunter, I don't have to pretend to be something else when I'm writing it. I can be me writing this song, which is it's gonna be dark, but it's gonna be Vanessa dark.
When the end is close, tell me it won't hurt. I never thought it hurt so bad. Tell me it won't hurt. I just wanted to...
They basically did. Wait a minute. They didn't actually use this song in the game at all. They just... What is this? Maybe it was used on like TV commercials or something, but the song did not appear actually in the game. They just attached this Vanessa Carlton stuff into the extras section. Nah, see, look, credit. It doesn't play over the credits either. The credits are just this. Well, that's that. Let's go ahead and get this thing wrapped up because it is late and I would like to get this thing wrapped up. It is 6 p.m. I normally stop streaming an hour ago. Let's do this. That was game number 126, Spyhunter 2, done in 2:48:07. It did not take 6 hours. Sewers or no sewers? Early on, we went through some pipes with water and grates, which kind of, to me, I feel like I'm going to say that's enough. I think I'm going to check that off. I think that counts. So I'm going to say yes, sewer, actually. How was the game? Was the game any good? It's okay. Not as good as the first one because it's more straightforward, just finishing levels. I really kind of just like what they had going with the first one. Like, you did have to do almost all of the goals to beat the game, but being able to sort of pick and choose your objectives and focus on them and figure them out, and sort of figuring out how you're gonna accomplish all of the goals in one run of the level, I thought that was just like a really fun formula they had going with the first Spyhunter. And this game does not do that. This is a lot more straightforward and kind of just like, it's fine, but I'm not in love with it or anything. Some great bosses, though. The train was great. I don't know, is the train hated? The train was definitely a little tricky because you sort of had to like come up with a strategy and then execute it in order to win. It wasn't just like a boss that you mash the attack button against until he dies. But I don't know. I thought the train was a lot of fun because I like doing that kind of thing. And I think that the final boss, slightly underwhelming at the very end, but the giantness of it was great, and thematically it was really good. The actually not dead, evil conservative senator, former televangelist, who builds Noah's Ark and is gonna melt the polar ice caps. It's just like, hell yeah. Oh, did I get off on the numbers? I might have fucked up the numbers. I might have to go in and fix a bunch of numbers later. That's my bad. Yeah, State of Emergency was 126. And then the Spyhunter 2 is actually 127. And then Delta Air whatever is 128. So everything is wrong by a number. Everything is a bit off by a number, isn't it? But I don't know. Overall, I think that game was fine. It's like a high 3. I can't really give this a 4. I don't really like a lot of the game's missions were just kind of dull. So I'm gonna give it like a 3. Nah, Ludicrous, I finished that fishing game ages ago. I actually beat that. But yeah, I think this game is a 3.